So, Cade, has it kind of sunk in for you that you're now the guy, you're the leader, the starting quarterback, leader of this team?
Yeah, I think this week has kind of I guess made me realize and just kind of settle in a little bit. And, but it's been fun. You know, it's been awesome. Just a dream come true, and just I'm super excited about this team. I think we got a real shot going in this game, and it'll be fun.
How exciting of a prospect is it, just with Tennessee, the national exposure that they got all season, the SEC program and all that? Great
matchup. Tennessee's a heck of a team. They've had an amazing year, and I think it'll be a really fun game. I think it'll be a big game for us. Over the past couple of years, I think this will be a big game for us. At the same time, it's just another game, and approach it the same as we would any other. And I'm super excited. It'll be fun.
How different is this approach for you now? You're the starter as opposed to, you were the backup coming into those other games.
Yeah, I think kind of what Coach Drew's been telling me and Coach Sweeney all year is, prepare like I'm the starter every week. So that's really been my mindset this whole season is, prepare like I'm the starter. So all the way back to the first game, just preparing every week, late nights, early mornings, and obviously it just goes up another level. And I think that kind of started going in the UNC game, but. Yeah, I think my preparation doesn't really change. I think just the amount of intensity that I have in practice and off the field and stuff will go up a little bit for sure.
And that, obviously the reps.
Yeah.
How different is that being that you're getting now 100% of that first team reps?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think Clemson also has such great talent. It's from the ones to the threes. Everybody's good here. So that's just that's what Clemson is, and I realized that from the first day I was here. But I would say from a skill standpoint, everybody's good, right? But it's just the knowledge of the game and continue to be consistent, and that's what really separates guys on the team. So I think it's pretty much the same offense, still the same game. So
from your progression throughout the season, as you were going up, did you see yourself getting better each week? And maybe at what point of the season did you think maybe you could challenge and ultimately become the starter?
Yeah, I feel like I got better every week, every day, and that's kind of been my goal since I got here is, don't ever get satisfied with where I am in my process and just continue to try to get better every single day because I never know when my opportunity is going to come, whether that's 3 years from now or, now I'm here. But that was kind of my mindset, was just try to get better every single day. Don't waste a day. I'm here. Like, why waste a day? So, it's been really fun.
Was there a certain point, though, that it clicked better than it did maybe in the camp?
I would say definitely going into fall camp. That was huge for me. Spring ball, I was in a tornado. And then, skills and drills over the summer helped so much. That was probably one of the best growing experiences in my whole, since I've been here, other than the actual season, just, dissecting defenses. And that was super helpful. I think going into fall camp, I felt more prepared than I have the first going into spring ball. So.
Did you feel like you had a pretty good chemistry with Cole right off the bat, and how, I guess, gradual was his development, his grasping and learning of the offense, just learning how to play the position?
Yeah. He's only been playing football for 3 years and receiver for 2. So, but he's just an athlete. That's really what he is. He's a guy that's dependable and a guy that, I can trust to, I throw it out there. He's going to go get it. He's going to go either run at it or jump up and go get it. So, to have a guy like him, just in kind of my back pocket is so good. So,
what kind of feedback are you getting from your teammates this week?
Oh, it's been awesome. Just so thankful for all these guys. I feel like this is a really tight group. I know it's my first year playing college football, but I don't think there's other programs like this that are as close as this group is. From the defense, really everybody. There's not a guy that doesn't get along with anybody else. Everybody is. We really are just one kind of group, and it's definitely pretty sad. This is our last game, but I'm excited for the guys that are going to move on and do great things. But from guys talking to me, I don't think really much has changed. I'm just trying to be me, and that's really it. I'm not trying to change anything. I'm just trying to be Cade, the one that I was when I first got here on my first day. And, I think if I just keep on doing that, then, we'll be all right.
So you got your left ankle taped up there. Is that just a precautionary?
I've had it the whole year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you look like you're moving around pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I feel great. My body's never felt better. So.
I guess as far as DJ leaving, were you able to speak with him before he left? And
yeah.
Any words for you?
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to miss that dude. He's, just I don't think I really realized how much he meant to me until he left. Just so many things off the field, just whether it's encouragement right before I go in and practice, and but I got to talk to him. Let's see, that was last Friday, and we had a great conversation, and I'm super excited. I'm super excited about what he's got to do these next couple months. So it'll be really fun for him.
I think Coach Sweeney was saying that you got a front row seat to like the goods and the bads.
Yeah,
being the
100%.
Quarterback. And what did you learn from the way that DJ handled things that you're gonna kind of take forward?
Yeah, he was consistent through it all, and he led through it all. He led through it all, and just he just stayed who he was and stayed true to his teammates. And never started pointing fingers, never turned an eye, just stayed who he was, and that really showed a lot. So.
What were you able to take away from watching Tennessee on film, especially against South Carolina? Seemed like Rattler had a lot of success being able to throw on the run against that defense.
Yeah, they're a great defense. I think they're top 40 in the nation, and they're a great defense. A lot of speed, but they got a lot of veterans on there, and it'll be a good matchup for us. I think it will. They're a heck of a team. They've had a great year, and it'll be a really fun game. So.
Within the ACC championship, what are some plays looking back on there that you wanted back, or maybe you want to improve on?
Yeah.
Not too
Shoot, there's a couple ones I wish I would have pulled. Some zone options. Man, there's some I wish I would have pulled, but I try not to look back at games like that, and I think what happened, and we played a great game. Obviously, there's going to be some plays I always want back, but in a game like that, you're just so happy for the win, and just kind of learn from it, learn from mistakes, learn from the good, and go for the next game. So.
I think you said you were upset you didn't score on the throwback. Is that still sticking in your craw a little bit?
Oh, no. I think they played it pretty well. We still got like 20 yards, but I wasn't really expecting to score, but yeah, I wasn't really too upset about that. But
the long ball to Cole in that game, take us through that play call. What it was like to play.
Yeah, that was awesome. Just kind of saw man coverage. Cole was in the slot 3-by-1, and he was the number 2 receiver, and kind of saw man coverage. Just saw him one-on-one, safety and get a lot of depth, and just Cole's going to outrun anybody. So just kind of trusted him with that and just let it fly. So he went and got it. It was a great route. He just went and got it. So.
You talk about being the same person that you were when you first got here, but in terms of the quarterback spring to the ACC title game, how much does the game slow down and just having an understanding of what you're looking at, where you're going with things? Do you feel like that has progressed to the level during the season?
Yeah, just taking it one play at a time, and just canceling out the distractions and just focusing on each play one at a time, and really just trusting the guys around me to make plays. We've got the best players in the nation, just from receivers to offensive line. Definitely got the 2 best running backs in the country, without a doubt. So just to kind of, for those guys to kind of have my back, and it's so nice, and yeah. So.
You ever been down to Miami?
I've been to the airport. That's it.
What are you looking forward to the most about getting down there, the beach, I guess?
Yeah, it'll be fun. Just kind of get away from a little bit. I'm getting to go home for about 3 days before we head down there. So I haven't been home since June, so I'm super excited about that. But it'll be really fun to just kind of get out of Clemson for a little bit. Obviously, we get to go out of Clemson a lot because we got a lot of road games, but just kind of settle down for a few days. But obviously, it's a business trip while we're down there. And obviously, we'll have some fun going to the beach and stuff, but, got to come back with a ring from that one. So.
I guess in terms of, going back to, like, Furman,
yeah.
Or sometimes a little hesitant, was it just not knowing where to go with the ball, or just trusting? You're talking about not trusting your teammates. It's just not trusting to go to that certain spot.
Yeah, I was just, I was young, and obviously I'm still young, but I just had to let it rip. I was too hesitant, just kind of scared to throw it at times, and just learn to let it rip and just trust my throws. That was one thing DJ taught me, is just let it fly, just trust that you can make the throw. So. Is
that kind of what you did at the ACC title game, you feel like?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Just played free. Yeah.
You talked after the Syracuse game about just being patient and being deliberate about that. How did that go this season? Was that ever tough? You kind of stuck with it the way you did? Or?
No, yeah. I think that's one of the biggest things I've learned over the past 6 months, was just patience. That's one thing I've just been learning, is just trusting God's plan with that, and His timing is always better than mine. So just be able to just trust it, and just knowing that I'm not in control, and just being able to be patient. Yeah, that's really what I've learned, is just just keep my head down and work every day. And, kind of my mindset, like I said, was if my opportunity comes next week, next play, or 3 years from now, I'll try to be ready by then. So.
Growing up in Texas, when you weren't playing football, what did you do for fun?
Yeah, man, all kinds of things. I mean, going to the lake, everything. I mean, I love football, so it wasn't just like a thing that I had to do. I love football, so every chance I got to, I'll be out there. I never felt like anybody was making me, which I was super thankful for, just for parents that loved me and didn't ever try to force anything on me. They wanted me to do what I loved, and they loved that I love football. And but going to the lake, just hang out with all my friends, and that's one thing I'm excited to go home. I haven't seen a lot of people that have meant a lot to me over the years, so it should be fun to have I'm having a little crew coming to the game, so it'll be fun to have them there.
How beneficial was it to have an older brother who kind of went through the standout high school career and then the recruiting process and all that? Yeah,
it was awesome. I think it helped me a ton, especially over the past year, just to kind of have him as a mentor and somebody to go to when I needed questions answered that I didn't have the answer to, and I just kind of needed help sometimes. And whether that was first day, what do I do? How do I approach this first day of practice, or how do I approach this going to ACC championship game, or how do I approach my first workout? How do I approach meetings? Just to kind of have him. Just a text away, and somebody that I'm obviously very close to, and I think it's been really fun over the past year that we've just been able to really grow a lot closer. He was playing while I was in high school. He was playing still, so he never really got to come to a ton of my games. So it was really fun for him to be able to. I think he's coming to about 5 or 6 now this season. So it's been awesome to have him there, and it's been awesome.
He's probably 5 years older than you.
I'm 6 years.
6 years.
Yes, sir. And then I have an older sister who's 7 years. And then an older brother is 9 years older. So, yes, sir.
Anybody have one final one?
With it being kind of the season of talking, how has it been with the team around you, with the coaches around you, just kind of putting yourself in that mindset to block out a lot of the outside stuff and just really focus on now you're going to be in the starting role moving forward?
I mean, just focusing on what's in my control and just taking it one day at a time, and just like I said, just trying to stay me and nothing else. And I think that's kind of what's gotten me to where I am, and just trusting the people, trusting the coaching staff and the guys around me, and just so that's really it.
Thanks, Cade.